YouTubers! Mike Martin's here, Mike Martin's channel. Thanks for joining me for another mass exodus video and what is happening to the youth and the millennials and the people that can't afford to buy while they're leaving the major cities. In Sydney, a lot of people are now commuting 1 to 2 hours to get into work every day. And the infrastructure is so poorly upkept right now in Sydney that it's phenomenal. They have to build a building in Sydney to house police officers and doctors and people of importance that keep the infrastructure afloat in the city. What is happening in Dublin? Same thing in Dublin, Ireland. Employers have to pay first and last month's and damage deposit for new hires because they can't afford to move into the big city in Ireland because they just can't afford the rents and the cost of living. And a mass exodus of people moving to Middle Ireland or the Midwest of Ireland and seeking greener pastures. What is happening in Edinburgh? Same thing. In Scotland. What is happening in San Francisco? A lot of the workers and a lot of the people in the middle class or middle poor or working poor are moving eastward to greener pastures or drier deserty pastures or whatever you want to call it. And I've been talking about this for so long in my Trends in the Housing Market every Wednesday. Now here it is. City News just posted this. It's got 8 views, so it's fresh off the press.
Thanks, Riaz. 721. From construction to food and services, there is a shortage of workers in Metro Vancouver. Our Isabel Regam has more on how one restaurant in Vancouver hopes its approach to tipping will help combat this problem.
So watch this, okay?
Going on 10 years, and when we first opened, if we put an interview for a line cook, for instance, there would be maybe 50 people applying, and now it's maybe sometimes 2.
Vancouver's Bandidas Taqueria is among many restaurants feeling the pinch from a worker shortage across the province. Just this week, Sully's Bagelry shut down its Kitsilano location because of a lack of workers, and management expects it'll take 2 to 3 weeks until the store can reopen with fully trained staff.
If there's 13,000 restaurants in BC, we could probably use 14,000 workers today.
People can't afford to live on the incomes from lots of different types of jobs. And then I think restaurant kitchens are particularly poorly paid jobs.
But this restaurant is working to change that.
Just with the philosophy of wanting to pay equal pay.
That means when the customer goes to pay, their tip goes to much more than just the server.
We tip out and pay wages that are equal for both serving staff and kitchen staff. So that's helped kind of buffer us from the magnitude of the impact that other restaurants are experiencing.
And it's not just the food industry feeling the heat. At a time where the Metro Vancouver area is booming, the number of people working in construction and trades isn't what it used to be.
It's a perfect storm where demand is exceptionally high. Supply is being depressed or is depressed because of the amount of people who are looking towards retirement. Plus, there are fewer people coming into the industry from high schools.
It's why the Construction Association is working to educate youth about opportunities in their field. Meanwhile, the restaurant industry says it's adding perks to keep up, including regular shifts, higher wages, and employee benefits.
Now I think de facto we're almost creating a profession and a place for people to stay long term, because retention is a big issue. If we could solve retention, we will solve about half of our problem.
In Vancouver, Isabel Regem, City News.
This is also happening in the city of Toronto. It's happening everywhere where there's a mass exodus of youth and people that work these jobs just can't afford to live off the wages. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. It's happening everywhere. It's happening in what was that? In Auckland, New Zealand, same thing. Restaurants feeling the pinch of staff having to close several locations down in Auckland. So it's happening everywhere. Comment below. Let me know what you guys think. And thanks for watching.